forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's remastered. It's gonna be who? Shuttle and Jaedong in a PvZ. Holy smokes, it's Neo Sylphid. Top left, it is Shuttle, greening it up. And in the bottom right, it's gonna be a Jaedong. We got Queen watching and Rush watching as well. Incredible stuff here today. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And let's see if we get to Hive in this game. So you can catch me on Patreon if you want, patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, as well as on Twitch and Facebook and all those good places there. Social media, kind of a weird time to be alive, isn't it? So we've got ourselves maybe a gateway opening here from Shuttle. Looks like we're saving up to do a hatch first. No, 9 pool, not an over pool. It is a 9 pool here from Jaedong. Oh ho ho ho. So it's a 2-player map, so the Lings know where to go. And if this is a gateway, it's a gateway opening here. If the Zealot is out on the map and the Lings evade detection, nice extractor trick there to get 10 supply out of 9 here. So we've got 10 workers instead of 9 to get those rich minerals that we need to make Zerglings. So the Probe Scout is all important because it allows you to see if it's a 9 pool or an over pool or a 3 hatch before pool, but hey, it's a 9 pool, so this Zealot needs to stay home. I wanted to see a forge here and a cannon to back it up before we expand, but we will see if Shuttle is going to risk it, right? 6 Lings on the way at 2 minutes, as all 9 pools should be. So blocking the hatch here. 300 minerals for Jaedong and a pylon block. That's a Ling magnet, right? Yep. Right there. So they paused to kill the pylon there. So a couple extra seconds to throw up whatever you need to defend here. Oh my gosh, not a forge? And yeah, forge. There we go. So okay, so we're gonna play the game here for Jaedong. It's called Can We Kill This Gateway? I think we can. And a quick 3rd hatch here. Economic advantage on the way because expansion for the Protoss is not started yet. And 3 Zealots blocking that gap with their lives, and a Nexus throwing it down here. The 3rd hatch is 33% done. So I think Jaedong is in an excellent, excellent spot here, macroly. Is that a word? I don't know. Throw down a cannon. Hurry, 150 cannon. Do we not need a cannon? These 2 Zealots say, didn't see any more Zerglings coming up here, so I don't think we need that cannon. And we're going to pressure so that Jaedong needs to make more Zerglings to finish with this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that indeed. 4 Lings versus 2 Zealots. Not good odds here. Throw down a Sunken, man. Because these are not the only 2 Zealots you will see. Hey, look, 2 more Zealots to the 3rd base. So much micro here. 400 APM here from Jaedong. Around 300 here from Shuttle. And hey, look. Your 3rd base is under attack. Huh. Who knew? Who knew that would be that? Okay, so these Zealots. How many kills will they get before they die? 3. Okay. 3 is an average number of kills before a Zealot dies in this matchup. I don't know how many kills Zealots get in PvT or PvP, but if you don't get 4, then you are average or below average here. Little hidey hole There's okay, so one cannon here, and by this time we should have a cybernetics core. Yep, cyber core. The Overlord sees that, and a Stargate on the way. A Hydralisk den. Ho 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 ho. Just make a sunken. Just make one of them. I know. I know it's incredible stuff. I know it's expensive. I know it costs you a drone forever. I know it costs you minerals for both the creep colony and then for the sunken itself. I understand all of this. I really do. But my goodness. Metabolic boost on the way. We got ourselves a Citadel here too. I do love to see Hydra Den openings in this matchup. I just think they're better. Then Spire openings. You can defend against the Corsairs. You can pressure. You don't have to run with your Mutalisks when the Corsairs are around. You can actually fight them with the Hydras. It feels more Zerg-like to me. Okay, so Zealots, good. Gone. Everything's totally cool. We are not going to build a sunken, are we? We're not going to do it. Macro hatches, maybe? Some kind of a Ling, yeah, Ling pressure build here. That Hydra speed is on the way. That tells you we want to be aggressive up here. Do not or do. Pick your choice here. Gateway is coming up. Speed on the way here. The Corsair is going to be saved by these Hydralisks revealing themselves. It's like, okay. So Hydralisks already across the map here on Neodark Sylphid. And are we going to attack? 2 cannons and a lot of Zealots, man. I don't know. All right, man. So Zealots, Hydralisks, they're good against Zerglings and Hydras are good against Zealots. And this Corsair is attacking yet another Overlord. Hey, look, it's a macro hatch. Maybe we're going to throw down a Spore. No? Okay, so Hydralisks on the other side of the map defending the Overlords. We've got ourselves speed on the way. We've got a +1 attack on the way here at this forge, I think. All right, diving in to snipe those cannons. And 1 cannon down, 2 cannons down, and then pulling back. Pulling back and back and back and back. And, oh boy, these Zealots are in trouble. Yes, fall back. Fall back to the cannons here. Can we target the forge? Yes, we can. Targeting the forge and sniping the +1 attack here is Jaedong. Oh, his PVZ. His PVZ is so good. Hang on a second. Oh, forced it to cancel. Forced to cancel even without the forge going down. And gateway on 15 health. Oh man, this early game is so going well here for our good guy Jaedong. Reinforcements coming in. The gateway again, super easy to pick off here. Oh, never mind, those were drones, not reinforcement. And this gateway is gonna live? I guess it is, because we are not reinforcing with Hydralisks. Interesting decision there. Finally taking the second gas of the natural base. We've got another macro hatch here. And again, if you can keep the Protoss on the other side of the map, you do not need Sunkens, but that is hard to do, man. Speed lots have so many routes to get from the top to the bottom on this map, and you cannot monitor them all super closely. We've got a DT on the way. We've got Storm on the way as well. And hey, this Corsair has 1 kill and 11 hit points. There we go. That's the 1 kill. Make Hydralisks. Make Hydras. Make some Lings, maybe. Yeah, 6 Hydras on the way here. A Spire. A late Spire here at 9 minutes coming up from Jaedong. Alright, so maybe into Mutalisks. Shuttle has been dissuaded from making a lot of Corsairs. I think it's just one with 11 HP. So, a muted tech switch here could be good. Again, for sniping those High Templar that like to throw lightning at these Hydralisks. A third Nexus on the way. Here from Shuttle. Hydralisk says, are we still here? Ow! Yes. Yes, we are. 94 supply for the Shuttle here, 70 supply for Jaedong. But that is not a gap that you want to see here in PvZ, man. You need to be 30 supply ahead in the mid-game to have a hope of defeating it. But hey, High Templar, the great equalizers. There we go. First storm of the day, killing 1 Hydralisk. And that storm kills 0 Hydralisks, but does bruise some up here. Do we have energy? Yes, we do. An energy for one more storm. We're going to try to deny the third base here with pure Hydralisk. No +1 here. Dragoons flanking the backside. And Zealots getting right up there. And another, excellent storm there. Minimal micro here from our guy Jaedong. And the third base is well defensed from our guy. From our guy Shuttle. Corsair down. So I think there are 0 Corsairs on the map here. Perfect weather for some Mutalisks. Yes, I think so too. Another macro hatch on the way. Well, so far we've kept Zealots out of the mineral lines of our second and our third bases. So, alright, fair enough. No Sunkens if you can do that, Jaedong. You don't need to. You don't need to sacrifice a drone. And here we are. A line of Zealots here right on time for the drone to say, run, I was going to expand, but no. No. Pure Hydralisk, man. We've got Lurker aspect on the way here, but how about throwing in some Lings to semi-tank for these Hydralisks? I guess no. I guess not. We got +1 attack there. We've got +1 attack for the Hydralisks. Where's his Forge now? Okay, so double Forge. We've got a +1 armor on the way. +1 attack just finished up. These Hydralisks intercepting these Zealots as he knew that Shuttle would try to attack from another vector here. Excellent game sense there from Jaedong, and a 4th base on the way up the right side here on Neo Dark Sylphid. So, are we making Mutalisks? Yes, we are. 5 Mutalisks on the way here. No Corsairs, just Dragoons to try and kill these Mutalisks. They don't do quite a fast job of it, but it can dissuade Mutalisks here from diving in and sniping this High Templar with 6 kills and 140 energy. This one, 1 kill with also 140 energy. And there we go. Trapping these Zealots. This is excellent Hydra work from Jaedong. Very, very impressed by that. Ten mutas on the way, +1 a flyer attack getting started at 13 minutes. Okay, so I think Mutalisks are going to be used for a while now because that +1 attack takes a very, very, very long time. And let's see, are we going to try to snipe High Templar? Are we going to snipe probes here? What is it? I think based on this trajectory, I think it's going to be High Templar. I think it's going to be... Hey, look, no High Templar at this third base. Interesting. And into the main base? 1 cannon to protect all of these probes. Probes evac. Yes, indeed. Cannon down. Probes down. Another probe down. Probes on gas down. No gas being harvested inside the main base here. Excellent, excellent dive there. I think Jaedong is going to win this game. Here at 14 minutes. Man, I do wish his TVZ was as good as his TVZ, but he got into the round of 8 of ASL 19, so I guess I shouldn't be too disappointed. But man, The way he went down to light in a couple of those games, Tastosis were like, no Zergs died of that in 2025. It was just a little bit of pressure from light, a little standard pressure, and then all of a sudden Jaedong was dead. So I don't know what's going on. High Templar snipe. And are we trying to kill an Archon? Ow, got an Archon blast there. Oh boy. So here we are. This High Templar can save the day. There we go. One storm from the High Templar. 2 storms, and we are out. But no, the Hydralisks. Excellent job there. How many kills did this one get? 8 kills for that High Templar, man. 8 kills. Both players watching this back door here on Neo Sylphid. And hey, look, 1 Mutalisk. So yeah, again, Jaedong not having to make Sunkens here. And oh boy, are we gonna try to Hydra Lurker Mutalisk until the cows come home? Is this +1 attack? Nope, not +1 attack yet. And diving, High Templar dead. Diving, High Templar dead. Excellent sniping there for these Mutalisks for Jaedong. Holy smokes, pushing Dragoons back into their natural base because there are no High Templar to protect them. We've got 1 cannon and 5 Mutalisks without +1 attack. It's almost done, by golly. It's getting there, but it always takes a minute. Come on, Queen's Nest. You're ahead, man. Queen's Nest. Research Plague. Research it. Research Consume. You can win that way. Shuttle is on the back foot. Research. I know it takes a lot more APM. I know it takes a lot more effort than just using Hydralisks and Lurkers and Mutalisks. But it is worth it, man. 5th base, up at the top right. Here from Jaedong. 4th base already done here from Shuttle. Attacking our Dragoons. Oh, there it is. There's the High Templar. And there's another High Templar. Mutalisks, you fell down on the job. I guess we did kill this cannon. And sniping a High Templar before he can get off even a single storm in his entire life? No! And killing an Archon before it finishes summoning? Boof. Yes, indeed. High Templar catching that glaive bounce. 24 hit points for that High Templar. I know they don't have a lot of HP, but woo, that is low. That is low. +2 flyer attack here from Jaedong. All right. Never mind. I guess we're not going to see a hive here. I think if anybody can do this, Jaedong at this point can outlast and win a PvZ without hive tech past the 20-minute mark. We will see. We will see if he can, especially because of the excellent sniping of those High Templar. Maybe we'll see a Dark Archon with Maelstrom to help combat this stack of Mutalisks, but no indication of that yet. Observer down for these 11 Mutalisks. It's a full stack, man. These are some of the most effective mutas in a PvZ I have ever seen. Jaedong, you still have it, dude. This is incredible. If only you had a PvZ in the round of 8 instead of a TvZ. Which, again, is just, it's unfathomable to me. I cannot understand why Jaedong is dying to incredibly basic TvZ pressure timings. They're not even intended to win. I swear that Light was not even intending to win some of those games. He showed up with like 7 Marines, and Jaedong died, and Jaedong was like, oh. And Light was like, wait, what? I won? Oh, okay, cool, I guess. I guess I'm moving on to the round of 4. That's fun. 4 High Templar are getting sniped out here. Eventually, you just get enough Dragoons with +2/+2. They just kind of trade well with Hydras, but holy Hydra Bomb. This is a lot of Hydralisk. That storm is your last. High Templar. Dude, trying to fight Mass Hydra with just Zealot Dragoon is kind of a nightmare. Another High Templar gets killed. Look at him helping fight against these Dragoons, too. I mean, the Zealots are kind of having a field day down this left side. These guys are doing great. Holy crap. 2-2 Zealots versus Hydras with no armor upgrades whatsoever. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 3 kills, 4 kills on that Zealot. And those are all Hydralisks you're killing. That is not you killing Zerglings or drones. Those are all Hydra kills. Amazing stuff. Yeah, a shield upgrade coming in. It's got 2-2. Ooh, Dark Templar on the way. If this is Dark Templar... Oh my gosh, it's a Sunken. Forgot what they looked like. It's been so long. Alright, so it's a sunken at the 5th base, which, to be fair, is pretty far away from the main and everything else that Jaedong has. Where did my Mutalisks go? Where are they? They didn't all die, unless they flew somewhere with a lot of cannons and all died. Is he harassing? Where'd you go? I think all of his mutas might die fighting those Dragoons. Not ideal. What a crazy game this is. I'm enjoying it. High Templar trying to get target fired. No, they're not a threat. Actually, one of them totally is. Jaedong, do not let your hubris kill you today. Do not let your laziness get in the way. Come on, Jaedong. Either win this thing now, or I need you to get a high. It's too late. It's too late. Like, once... Golly, once you're at 20 minutes, it's too late to tech into Hive. I've never seen a Zerg player get to the 20-minute mark of a PvZ and then be like, now I'm going to get a Hive. Hey, it's the first kind of real lurkers of the day. That's nice, but high ground positioning makes a lot of sense. There's just one DT. We're not Dark Archoning that guy. Uh-oh. One Sunken is not enough at 21 minutes to defend an entire base. Quick, save it. Snipe the High Templar on the backside. The Sunken died. The Hydras are defending, not microing at all. There's not a Nidus up here because why? Because there's not a Hive! Sorry. Because there's not a Hive. Oh yeah, this is how Zergs die. This is how democracy dies. With thunderous applause. And I mean, honestly, if you're a Protoss fan and you're watching this game, are you like, haha, die, Zerg? Are you kind of like, are you mentally disabled a little bit? I kind of feel bad for winning this game. Because I've got all sorts of tier 3 tech here, DTs and High Templar, and you're just kind of stuck with Hydras. And Hydras aren't supposed to win this. But I did, so hooray? Question mark? Look at this DT. 12 kills, 13 kills before a slow Overlord shows up. He doesn't even have Overlord speed. So congratulations, you avenged the dead 5th base. All the drones are dead now. You're down to 50 total workers. You left the 4th base entirely undefended because the lurkers came to try to do that. Oh, this 4-kill High Templar. We're going to try to Archon merge here, which means you're dead. Okay, fine. So he hangs on to the 4th base. He's on even base footing versus the Protoss. Wonderful. That's what we want to see here. Sarcasm from Falcon. 3 kills, 3 kills. Jaedong might take this bottom left base. That'd be good. Either one. This one or this one would be fine. But for now, I don't even have to look at the production tab anymore. It's Hydras and it's Lurkers. And that's it. He's not even giving them the +2 ground carapace. He's just like, nah, 2-1 Hydras until I die, mate. And guess what? You're gonna die, mate. It's gonna happen. I do want to reiterate what I said earlier, where it's like, okay, look, if anyone can win a game with pure Hydra Lurker past the 20-minute mark against a Protoss, it's going to be Jaedong in this spot. But he's down to 44 drones now, and the Protoss is taking this bottom left-hand corner. And I don't know, there's a lot of Hydras out. Maybe they can shut that thing down. I'd love to see Shuttle get into Reavers. You know how it's like, ah, yes, Shuttle. What strategy will he use? Will he possibly use Shuttles? He hasn't used them today at all, confusingly. I feel like most other games that I cast, he is. Most other ones that I see, too, he is. The longer this goes on, the worse it is for Jaedong. That's the song that I came up with. Am I an aspiring composer? Perhaps I am. Find myself doing that the older I get for some reason. So I guess no Reavers, no Defilers in this game. Very weird stuff. What a weird PvZ this is. And hey, look, a Lurker Hydra contained in a PvZ, huh? Alright, so a lot of Storm here. We've got Dragoons with great upgrades. +3 attack now against +1 armor for these poor Hydralisks and Lurkers. Man, is it possible? Is it possible? Well, yeah, Jaedong's losing steam here real bad, folks. He doesn't have a lot of cash. He's at 70 supply. Shuttle's got an obs. This here lurker, these here 3 lurkers really should not be a problem for you. Look at him waiting for the Hydras to jump in here. He's trying to bait him back to the lurkers, hilariously, but... Alright, well, I guess it's just another game where the Zerg player was too darn stubborn to get anything done. It's kind of cute that Jaedong thinks he can put a hatchery on the top right there. He's down 100 supply in this PvZ. These Hydralisks are not enough. They're just simply not enough at this point at 26 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, Jaedong, it's just not working for you. And again, Shuttle fans are like, it's kind of like beating somebody with one leg in a 5K race. I don't feel great about it. Just none of the tools are here. My units are getting plagued. I'm not dealing with cracklings flanking my Dragoons every 3 seconds. This is great. He doesn't even need to attack here. He doesn't even need to attack here. But he's doing it. But he's doing it. And Jaedong taps out. Quelle surprise. Shuttle gets the win. The hubris of Zerg catches up to them once again. And it's simply Hydras and Lurkers are not enough. He stopped making Mutalisks too, probably because he was gas starved. I guess he had 900 gas at the end of the game there. Yeah, really stopped making Mutas to pick off those High Templar later. I just don't know if he got tired or what. But yeah, it's a 56 worker Protoss. He's mined out at pretty much everything. He's mining here. But I mean, at the top of this ramp, if you've got Sunkens and Lurkers and Hydras and Dark Swarm, this just never happens. This period never happens. You never win it as a Protoss. Getting up this ramp's incredibly hard. But if it's like 5 Lurkers and like 4 Hydras, sure. Come on in. The water's great. That +3 attack, crushing it here. This base is dead. Jaedong knows what that means, and he taps out. It's very sad. What a win there from Shuttle, though, I guess. One Corsair. He got 1 kill and then was killed himself. Live by the sword, die by the sword. And hey, if you're a High Templar in this game and you lived, excellent job. Because so many High Templar died that I thought that Jaedong could win, but I guess not. Once again, upgrades, spellcasters. If you don't have them, you lose. Incredible stuff here from Shuttle. Anyway, 286,000 points, 87,000 points from Shuttle, 231,000 from Jaedong. We ended up outproducing the Protoss, getting outkilled by the Protoss by a bigger number. Structures raised 8-2, and about even resources spent, which is bad for a Zerg. And to be fair, fine. Fine. To be fair, you didn't need any Sunkens today. That was excellent from Jaedong. The 1 Sunken to the top right was not enough for the 5th base to not be killed, but that's not its fault because there were no Niduses to reinforce, no Plagues, no Dark Swarm, and Shuttle gets the win. So hey, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.